This episode of Chaos has been brought to you by Easy Flow Travels.
Adversity is trying to conquer a mountain. Like sometimes, no matter how much you prepare to climb it, different elements might come to change your game plan. So you just got to figure it out and go from there. The biggest adversary to the chaos is the chaos. Um, and that's just as frank as I can put it. Our biggest adversary is ourselves. We plan, come up with a game plan, and then we execute it or we don't execute it. It just depends on the time. So it's really us. We're standing in the way of our own greatness.
We need to hang our hats on something that we do very well. We need to do it for 40 minutes. We do something well, 20 minutes. We haven't played a full game of basketball yet. And it's got us 2 L's to teams that we should not be losing to.
Going into game 1 versus the Raleigh Aces, I felt confident. I felt pretty good about going into the game because for a lot of the veterans and for myself and Coach Shea included, this game was kind of personal just because that was the only team that beat us last year. It was the only team that stood in the way of us doing what we needed to do.
If you ain't trying to do nothing else, if ain't nothing else working, make sure your man ain't scoring. Take that personal. Like, if she score a bucket on me, I'm mad. I'm 38 hot. You ain't scoring no more.
Game 2 versus the Atlanta Angels. Going into that game, just getting to Atlanta was crazy. A trip that should have took 4.5 hours took us 9 hours to get there the night before. So some of us were just wore out, wore down, just in preparation to get to the game. We knew that going in, we would have to, dig deeper than usual. We were missing our big girl. Our big starter, Jessica E, stepped that game. So one of our newer players, Tanya, she had to step up to start that game.
I'm Tanya Uluhiwa-Jalo. I'm 6'4", I'm a center, and I play for the Greensboro Chaos, and I've been playing basketball for 14 years. So I am from Auckland, New Zealand, and I first came over to the US on a basketball scholarship. Adversity is dealing with challenges out of your control. I think for me personally, I've been facing a lot of adversity. Just even being away from home, being away from my family is definitely hard. And not only that, but not being able to be home for my family in some really tough situations. Just this year, my grandfather passed away, and he was a big inspiration in my life. And I wear his birthday number 6, to represent him and to carry him with me. And that's definitely a challenge that I'm going through at the moment and I'm facing while being here. And it's really tough for me to be away from family. And not only that, I lost my mom too just a couple years ago, and that was my best friend. So I'm dealing with a lot of grief right now, and that's having the space with the girls in Greensboro Chaos is really helping me through that.
Our team dug deep. They were determined not to lose. I think the players who rode in the car with me were definitely determined not to lose, because it would have been a terrible 5-hour car ride back home. But they dug deep. We got some great stills at the end. Jolene hit some big shots that we needed at the end. Our point guard, she got some good stills in the 3D situation. So at the end, we were able to dig deep and come together and get the win.
Since 2006, Easy Flow Travels has crafted extraordinary journeys for discerning travelers. Unlike the internet or ordinary agencies, we design truly customized experiences based on your passions and interests with authentic experiences you won't find anywhere else. Our small, dedicated team has personally explored the destinations we recommend, ensuring every detail creates memories that last a lifetime. Quality over quantity. It's not just our calling card, it's our promise. Easy Flow Travels, your journey expertly crafted.